We'll call the Scottsboro City Council meeting Monday, April 22nd. Order the invocation given by Richard Bailey and the pledge of allegiance given by Garry Stewart.
Let us pray. Father God, just thank you tonight, and Lord, just thank you for allowing us to be here. Lord, but most of all, thank you for your Son, Jesus Christ, Lord. We just want to ask for your hand on this meeting tonight, Lord. Just give us your wisdom, Lord. Just guide and direct us in all we do tonight. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ms. Phillips, will you get a roll call, please?
Mr. Richard Bailey?
Here.
Mr. Greg Mashburn?
Here.
Mr. Garry Stewart?
Here.
Mr. Mike Ashburn?
Here.
Mr. Patrick Stewart?
Here. Excuse me for just a second. A date, so I don't forget it. We go to the adoption of the agenda. Do I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? If not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
We go to approval of previous minutes from April 8, 2019. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes?
I'll make that motion. I second.
Any discussion? If not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. There is no old business, so we'll go to new business. The first item is to consider an ordinance authorizing the execution of grant agreement and payment agreement with the Industrial Development Board. On this, we have to set the rules aside to approve this first. So do I have a motion to set the rules aside?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Mr. Henry, you want to elaborate on that?
In a motion to set rules aside involving money like this, my recommendation is that you vote by roll call vote. Basically, it's an order authorizing the execution of the grant agreement, which you have in the packet, with the Industrial Development Board. It is very similar in nature to what we did in 2002.
Thank you. So with that, Ms. Phillips, we do a roll call vote.
Mr. Richard Bailey?
Yes.
Mr. Greg Mashburn?
Yes.
Mr. Garry Stewart?
Yes.
Mr. Mike Ashburn?
Yes.
Mr. Patrick Stewart?
Yes. So the rules are set aside. We'll go to a vote. This will also be a roll call vote, please, for the ordinance authorizing the execution of the grant agreement. Do I have a motion for that?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? If not, Ms. Phillips, will you roll call, please?
Mr. Richard Bailey?
Yes.
Mr. Greg Mashburn?
Yes.
Mr. Garry Stewart?
Yes.
Mr. Mike Ashburn?
Yes.
Mr. Patrick Stewart?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Kenner, for explaining that. Go to item number 2, consider a resolution to approve the financing for fire trucks. I know Fire Chief spoke to us, Gene, on this last week. Gene, you want to go over this? I'll let you.
I can, briefly. Thank you. What we're planning to do is purchase 3 fire apparatus. Those funds from the county fire tax fund, of which our portion is allocated to the city of Scottsboro for fire equipment, fire apparatus purchases. So last week you requested, and Mr. Kenner requested some documentation from the county fire marshal regarding the commitment to those payments, and you can see that should be in your packet. I have copies if you need it. But that was certainly committed above and beyond what we anticipate. My anticipation is a $1.5 million. We requested proposals for financing up to $1.2 $1,650,000 to give us $50,000 cushion on each apparatus. My recommendation to the council is to approve that we enter into a financing agreement with FMB of Scottsboro for that up to $1,650,000 loan over the term of 12 years at a rate of 2.99, which was the lowest responsible or the lowest response that we received with all of the life terms. Any questions on the project or the finance, and I'll be happy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So do I have a motion to approve what's recommended by the bid review committee that the bid be awarded to First National Bank as the lowest responsible bidder, not to exceed $1,650,000 for a 12-year term?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? If not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same. Go to item number 3, consider Vulcan Engineering Highway Access Management and Signal Improvement Contract. Do I have a motion to approve this contract?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
How's this, County Park?
Yes, and once, if the council does approve, it still has to go to the ALDOT for their final approval as well.
Any other discussion? If not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same. Go to item number 4, consider budget amendment for the mower for the cemetery department for $5,100. Do I have a motion to approve the mower for the cemetery, do a budget amendment for the cemetery for $5,100?
I'll make that motion.
A second.
Second.
Discussion. Is this coming out of their?
Yeah, I'm going to elaborate on that. Council had set aside last year, and then we carried over some additional money for improvements to the building there. Out of that, it was $35,000. Out of that, we have spent about half of that, about $17,000 on bathrooms and upgrades and some furniture and so forth. We still have some items to complete in that project. And so I know there have been some questions about taking the mower money out of that, but we really don't know. I mean, there's a half dozen items that need to be done. So right now, we're requesting this just come as a budget amendment out of sales tax, surplus sales tax.
Okay. Any other discussion? Not a vote. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, say no. Go to item number 5, consider resolution to approve financing for a knuckle band. On the top of the document, we have $141,456. Can we start a discussion on this?
How many are we talking about here? We're talking about one plus two more?
Well, we approved one 2 weeks ago.
But they all be at this price, 141?
That's correct.
Where's the money coming from?
Okay, we have been in discussions with a company that the council had approved to purchase the one for $141,000 out of sales tax. And they have proposed if we were to buy 3, obviously would be at the same price. And they have proposed a financing option at 4%. And based on the numbers that Fire Chief got on fire trucks, we'd like to put out the bid and see what we could do. The biggest thing is getting the council's commitment to order 2 more because it's a July delivery. and there's no money that would have to be expended at this time, just a commitment to buy a total of 3 instead of 1. But the financing, if we bought 3 trucks for a total of $424,368 over 5 years, it's a quarterly payment of $23,304 for 5 years. And the numbers on this sheet reflect that over a 2-year period is $186,436, and the council's already allocated $141,456. And we've got $45,000 in a surplus account already. So we had 2 years' payments covered. In sales tax, it was already committed, and surplus from sale of a dump truck and one of the Kubota tractors, and now the other Kubota tractor has sold. So technically, we've got 2 of the 5 years covered or committed in payments already. But what we're asking is the council's commitment to purchase 3 instead of 1, and then we would put out for bid financing for a total of 3 instead of just buying ones outright.
Let me ask, while we're talking about them, the biggest thing is, we've been down to 1 truck a lot the last couple of weeks.
It's been up and down.
So
We're
the
running
maintenance cost,
today.
the maintenance cost alone,
Yeah, and you had that last week, the maintenance cost associated with those in your work session pack. But these are on,
Are we gonna pay down, the money that we've already got allocated and just borrow the difference?
well, you'd have to make a down payment as part of the finance.
Are we gonna make a down payment of what we got allocated?
We can, yes.
That way we have to borrow less money.
Right.
Has all this been ran away?
He and I discussed it again today.
He was okay with this?
He doesn't want to spend any more money than he has to.
So basically, we're just looking at finance options to go forward.
Well, we need the commitment that we're gonna buy 2 more trucks, so that we can let the company know this week to get them in production.
Okay, do I have a motion to approve the financing for 2 more knuckle booms?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Any more discussion?
So they've done, one's already in the pipe, right?
Yes,
They're gonna build it.
and we have the sales tax reserve to pay for more.
For that one. What was the date as far as getting it? on?
July.
July.
And if we order these 2, it'll still be July.
So we'll be able to be looking at financing too.
If that's
We've
what the
got-
council desires, what we would do is present you the options at a work session, if we finance all 3, or if we only finance 2 and pay for 1. Correct.
And then when we surplus the 3.
We would put that money towards it, yes, sir. Absolutely.
Any more discussion? Not, we'll vote. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, say no.
Thank you.
Go to item number 6, consider budget amendment for the street department temporary employees. I'd like to start a discussion on this too. It says 13 weeks, when would be the start on that, Mayor?
What we're anticipating with advertising and interviewing, we're looking at probably around the 1st of June.
And then when would they,
It'll be 13 consecutive weeks. It's what we've done in the past, and then they would be assigned that we're gonna be addressing sidewalk repairs and doing some work on our drainage ditches. We've got several projects. these are,
Is this something we do every year?
we didn't do it last summer, but we have done it in summers prior, yes, sir.
So what we have to do as far as like
It-
total of, looks like $11,520
It would, no, sir, well, that was figured on 12 weeks, it's,
for 14,000.
it's, 13 weeks, $14,427, that's their taxes and all included, and they're not, we do, being a seasonal temporary employee, they're not in, we don't pay into state retirement or anything of that nature.
Did you get the original?
This would be a budget amendment coming out of sales tax.
Do I have a motion to approve $14,427, budget amendment for the street department temporary employees for a 13-week program?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? No more discussion, we'll vote. All in favor say aye. Opposed say no.
Commencement date is estimated to be 1 June,
Yes, sir.
continue for 13 weeks there.
Yes, sir, exactly.
Go to item number 7, consider a budget amendment for landfill temporary employees. So we're looking at $13,000 for this,
Yes, sir, same program.
for 13 weeks. That one also starting in June.
Yes, sir. This would be an equipment operator, whereas others are laborers.
So do I have a motion to approve $13,000 for $13,000 budget amendment for the landfill temporary employee for a 13-week period, starting in June?
I'll make that.
Second. Second. Any discussion? Is this coming out of the sales tax as well?
Yes, sir.
Any more discussion? If not, we'll vote. All in favor say aye. Go to reports, Mayor.
Couple of things, you had appointed a storm shelter advisory committee. We had met, actually, looked at 3 potential sites, and we were all unanimous in agreement that we would recommend to the council that the next shelter be placed on city property, which sits beside the Boys and Girls Club. There's a playground there, and we'll have to do some coordinating, but based on the footprint of the storm shelter and all, we feel like it'll fit there quite well. So it's our recommendation that that's where the next shelter will go. And based on our communication with Survivor Storm, who we had already made a down payment on the second shelter, we're looking at a August 1 delivery date. So without any objections, we'll proceed in the next couple of months getting the site ready.
That'll be outstanding. Anything else?
Yes, sir. Also, I know the council's aware, and probably a lot of the public, that we've got a city-maintained brush dump on West Willow. It's an old abandoned rock quarry that's been used for quite some time. It has caught fire a little over a week ago, and street department, fire department have been down there daily. We had the forestry department was there, and the street department and the fire department, they met down there last week, and they recommended putting an air curtain on it, which is basically just forcing a lot of extra air on the fire to speed up the burning process. Gene reached out to the EMA. They've located an air curtain through mutual aid through Calhoun County. We would have gotten it today, but some folks got the holiday today, so they're going tomorrow to pick that air curtain up in Anniston, and they'll get it in place. We've also been in communication with a company that rents them, and if this works as we've been told it'll work, then later in the week, that company will be putting together a second air curtain so that we can have two on that to try to burn it. And as it burns hotter, there's supposed to be less smoke, and it's trying to speed up the process of what can burn, because this is about a 3-acre footprint of this pit with about 60, 70 foot walls in it. I mean, it's an old abandoned rock quarry that's been packed with brush over the years. And so we're doing the best we can. I know the residents there, you know, and as they call, we're trying to communicate what's going on and trying to get emails so that we can let them know daily as we know more. But it's not a good situation, that we're just trying to make the most out of and improve. That's all I've got.
Richard?
I just want to say first, congratulations to the baseball team. You know, they're playing right now. I was trying to get a score update to see if they're getting to move on or not, but not sure yet. I also just appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Thank you.
Greg?
I've got 3 or 4 things. We got a big weekend coming up. Casting and catching is this weekend. Robbie Copenhagen's helping with that event, and of course Ruby Nutt, and so we need to remember that. The Impact Learning Center, the Blue Isles, Friday night, so that's another event that we really need to support. And then Saturday morning, I would be in trouble if I didn't mention this, the pancake breakfast, the Kiwanis, this Saturday morning. Let's see, what else do I got? Oh, we need to remember Bobby Rollins' family. We lost him, city employee. We need to remember that family. They really need our prayers. Other than that, that's all I got. Thank you. Thank everyone for coming.
Mike?
Again, on the landfill, just want the residents to know that we're trying to do some planning so this don't happen again. We get this thing out, we can kind of plan how to do this in a better way. And that's all I have. Appreciate y'all coming in.
Garry?
Yeah, I do have an appointment I'd like to make to the Recreation Advisory Board. I wanted to appoint Nicole Copenhagen. I think she'll do a good job, and I think she'll be an asset for the advisory board.
Thank you.
And other than that, I appreciate everyone coming tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Garry. Just to reiterate kind of what Bob Joe Rollins, I worked with him at Piggly Wiggly way back in the day. And I actually have a couple of really good, funny stories about that. Those for another day. But we need to remember him and his family. The other thing, I'll talk about the Kiwanis pancake breakfast. John Stewart, of course, passed away, but he was a gentleman that would sell close to 600, 700 tickets every year for that pancake breakfast. And he helped make it to what it is today, so we need to make sure that we support that as well. A couple of other things is we will not have a meeting on the 29th. Well, that's correct. On the 29th, but there will be a special call council meeting on May the 2nd at 5 o'clock for bond issue matters. Again, that's at 5 o'clock. And then the casting and catching this weekend, don't forget about that. They've worked really hard building that, and the money goes to a wonderful program down there in Birmingham, the hospital down there. So, thank everybody for coming out tonight. I'm excited to hear about the storm shelter and where it's going to be placed. We discussed that in the past in budget meetings, so I'm glad that Tony, you've been a part of this as well. You're sitting back there in the back. It's something that we've discussed for a long time, so. With that, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second? Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Let's say no. We're adjourned. Thank y'all.
No, we're doing like five.